Ain't about your bread and I can't fuck with ya. I thought you was 100, but you showed me 50. You said you was gonna ride, huh? And the coupe that's parked outside, that bitch looks so expensive. I bet it cut your eye, huh?
Hey bro, this call was Pop Smoke Backdoored by Mike D. I don't know who Mike D is, obviously he's somebody, you feel me? But yeah though bro, we finna hop into this video, bro.
Smoke was one of the most promising up-and-coming rappers out of New York in a minute. He exploded onto the scene with tracks like Welcome to the Party and Dior, and was on his way to becoming a certified icon before his tragic death in 2020. Reports originally said it was a robbery gone wrong, but now a woman who was in the house with him when he died is accusing Pop's day one, Mike D, of backdooring the rapper. Here's what's going on.
Damn.
On February 19th, 2020, Pop Smoke was murdered while staying at an Airbnb in the Hollywood Hills. Both dudes broke in through a second-story balcony just 10 minutes after Pop's guests left the house. Pop was in the shower at the time, and the intruders put a gun to the woman's head who was staying with him. One of them told her, "Shut the f*** up. Do you want to die?" Then she heard an altercation in the bathroom. Pop screamed and ran out of the shower, and someone let off a shot and he fell to the ground. While he was bleeding out on the floor, two of the men started kicking him. Pop managed to get back on his feet and run downstairs, but the shooter shot him 2 more times and he collapsed. The woman saw Pop lying on the ground and screamed at Mike D, who was also staying at the Airbnb, to call 911. Then the dude stole Pop's watch and fled the scene. On July 9th, 2020, 2 adult males and 2 minors got arrested for his murder. While locked up, one of the minors allegedly admitted to his cellmate in juvie that he killed Pop for his Rolex. He told his cellmate that at first, everything was going smoothly and Pop was going to hand over his jewelry, but then he tried to fight back and got pistol whipped and shot. It was also revealed that the day before Pop was killed, he posted photos to social media that showed the address of the Airbnb. He had gotten a gift and posted a photo to his IG story with the address of the house visible. This led police to believe that the thieves was monitoring the rapper online and saw the opportunity to rob him. But now, Pop's homie is being accused of setting him up. A woman named Amelia Rose recently came out and claimed to be the woman who was staying with Pop on the night he was killed. She aired out the whole story on Instagram and claims that Mike D betrayed his own friend. Now keep in mind, these is all just rumors right now, and none of her accusations been proven. Amelia started off her post by explaining how the situation's been affecting her for the past 2 years and why she ain't spoke up all this time. She said she was traumatized by the murder, and for the first year after it happened, she was so depressed that she barely remembers anything. Her mental state was so bad that at one point, she even attempted suicide. She then described how seeing someone die for the first time changed her life completely. According to her story, she was laying in bed that night while Pop was in the bathroom. Then the balcony door opened up and 4 men came inside. One of them put a gun to her head, stole her bag with her phone and passport, and threatened to kill her if she ain't shut up. The other 3 dudes went to grab Pop out of the bathroom. Amelia heard him scream, then they brought Pop into the bedroom, and she locked eyes with him as the first shot went off. One of the men stomped on his head, but Pop still jumped up and tried to run away. The 4 men chased him down, and Amelia heard 2 more shots. She hid in the bathroom till the house was quiet. Then she went downstairs and found Pop laying on the ground without a pulse. According to Amelia, she was about to run to the neighbor's crib for help, but then she heard a noise and thought the dudes came back to kill her too. She hid behind the door, but it ended up being Pop's homie, Mike D. Even before Amelia Rose came forward with her story, fans accused Mike D of being involved in Pop's death. He posted the Airbnb's address on social media the day before the shooting, and some people believe he leaked it on purpose to let the shooters know where to go. Mike hopped on Instagram to defend himself and let everyone know how he really felt about Pop. He wrote, "Can't nothing express the pain I'm feeling. I just lost my brother. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all come on here playing investigator and bashing me on the internet. I would never in my life set my brother up. We ate together, broke bread together. This really my mother child. I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody." Mike is trying to make it clear that he had nothing to do with the murder, but Amelia claims he was acting sketchy the whole day before it went down. According to her, Mike was acting nervous and texting someone all night. She wrote on Instagram, "When we got home, you were talking to someone on the phone. Maybe you will tell everyone the truth? Who was the black woman who did set up? Who are the people involved in his murder? You know everything, I saw everything." She then claimed that Mike even told the shooters the layout of the house. "I remember how you looked out the window and wrote to someone. It is from this window that you can see the stairs along which they climbed to the 2nd floor. 2 rooms overlook this balcony, and I wonder how they knew which room to go to. I'm sure Mike that it was you who gave them the information." Amelia and Pop's fans ain't the only ones who thought the situation was suspicious.
That's crazy.
Pop's older brother, Obasi, posted a message on Instagram in May 2021 that said, "Something's not right about this case. The info not matching and people moving crazy. Bashar, on God, we getting to the bottom of it. I'm sorry the real wasn't with you. I'm sorry you said niggas would shoot back and they didn't. I'm sorry you thought niggas would fight for you and they're not even doing that in death. It seems you were more valuable alive. Everybody gets mad when I speak up because it threatens position in this gang shit. Since you've been away, Pop, people's love have been MIA. Something do seem off, but if Mike D was involved, his motive ain't clear. Some rumors said it was all over money, but Amelia claims the intruders never mentioned money. According to her, all the news that he was naked in the shower is a lie. I didn't tell the detectives this information. They didn't tell him anything about money. They came quickly, killed him, and ran. The way she tells the story, it sounds more like a targeted hit than a robbery. Pop and Mike D was like brothers though, and no one's come out with any proof that there was beef behind the scenes. 5 people was arrested for the murder, but only 4 of them got charged. 19-year-old Corey Walker and 18-year-old Keandre Rogers are both facing life in prison if they convicted. According to police, Walker, Rogers, and the 2 unidentified minors are all in the same gang and targeted Pop from Instagram posts. The police planted a mic in one of the minors' cells and caught him telling the cellie that they was after Pop's Rolex and Cuban link chain. Then an informant was put in Walker's cell who recorded him saying they used ski masks, gloves, and a police scanner to get away with the robbery. Walker's lawyer argued that his murder charge should be dropped because he wasn't even in the house. He claims that his client was just the driver and that he even told the other dudes to hit Pop with a flower vase or something if they had to, but not to shoot him. After the rest of the crew got back to the car, Walker allegedly assaulted a 15-year-old shooter for killing Pop. Amelia Rose claims that it was a straight-up murder, but this evidence say otherwise. Most rappers who get killed end up dying in their hometown. A 2022 report found that at least 75% of rappers killed since 1987 was murdered in the city they grew up in. This data makes it seem more likely that the murder was a lick gone wrong, not a targeted hit, because Pop wasn't known to be beefing with anyone in LA. But even if Pop's murder wasn't premeditated, being a rapper is still more dangerous than ever. In the last 6 years alone, more artists have been killed than in the last decade and a half. There still ain't no concrete evidence to disprove what the prosecutors have said about the case. But Amelia Rose...
Bro, I gotta end it vid, but this shit crazy as fuck though. Like, and then she like explained the whole situation, how bro was acting sketchy, and then like even like how Pop Smoke died. Like he got shot, he got up, ran downstairs, he was yelling for his homie Mike D, and then Shorty heard 2 more shots, and then it went silent. But she locked eye contact with Pop Smoke when he first got shot. That shit crazy. Love y'all. God bless you on you. I'm finna see y'all, bro.